Hello, this is Dr. Christine Deakins, Director of Academic Support Programs at Eastern Michigan University. I've put together a brief video for you to provide an introduction to online learning. It might surprise you to hear this, but guess what? Online classes aren't actually easier than going to a face-to-face class. If you found yourself in an online class, though, don't panic. You can be successful by incorporating a few strategies. The most important strategy that you need to master when working in an online environment is your time and task management. Feeling overwhelmed is pushing the procrastination button. Mastering time and task management is your best friend. Whether you use Google Calendar or a physical planner, gather all of your course syllabi and map out the entire rest of the semester's due dates and exam dates. Next, take larger assignments, papers, and projects and break them into smaller parts like researching or drafting, revising, and polishing. Set many deadlines for yourself and note when you should be meeting certain milestones. Even though most online work can take place at any time during the day or week, you'll still be expected to stay on a schedule. So set a specific time each day to check in for updates and announcements, and make sure you're working on the class several times each week. If you treat this blocked out time like a job, you'll be more likely to stay on target. If you're still finding it hard to get started, find an accountability buddy. Friends can motivate each other to get stuff done. Make yourself a to-do list each day for the tasks that you need to complete. Prioritize those tasks according to your due dates and exam dates. And make sure to check off the stuff as you get it done. The most important part of being successful in online learning is mastering your material. We have a whole video series about learning and reaching mastery, but for here I just want to give you some brief pointers on what you can do to ensure that you master the material in your online class. Doing the reading is really important. Because most online classes don't have a real lecture, doing the reading becomes even more important. Make sure you're following along with the schedule and your syllabus, reading the assigned chapters and other readings, and save reviewing your professor's slides until after you've gained background knowledge on the material that you've been reading. Taking reflective notes on the questions you have, and then finding the connections between what you're reading and what you already know is really going to help make the material stick with you until the actual quiz or exam to find out how much you really know, remember, and understand. Testing yourself at regular intervals will show you where you need to focus your studying. Great notes become a great study tool. Keeping a running list of terms and concepts you didn't already know, and then testing yourself on the full list regularly is really important. It's a mistake to pull out the flashcards that you think you already have mastered. Make sure you leave them in your full set so that you're reviewing them regularly. You can also review past quizzes and tests you've already taken. These will not only give you an idea of how your professor structures tests, but also how deep your knowledge and understanding needs to be. Now create your own mock quizzes from the material you're learning each week. Remember to make your questions how and why type questions to ensure you're really achieving deep learning and not just memorizing surface level facts. Lastly, you absolutely must ask questions. Asking questions isn't just okay, it's actually expected of you. You need to get help immediately if you're having trouble using Canvas, can't find your assignments, lectures, or discussion posts, or don't know how your instructor wants you to submit your work. Falling behind in any class makes being successful very tough, and that's especially true in classes that are online. That these strategies will help you be successful in your online classes. You're not alone. Holman Success Center's tutors, SIs, and peer academic coaches and success coaches are here to help. This video was presented to you by the Holman Success Center at Eastern Michigan University. This is Dr. Deakins signing off.